And again, more of the issue with relation to irrigation. Now, we just got the rules changed in Washington State, so it's actually now legal to harvest rainwater. So consider a rain barrel, especially for your tomato plants or something of that nature. And again, similar to how we looked at where water is or where energy is used, here's where the average American household uses most of their water. 26% flushing toilet. So again, low flow or dual flush toilet. That's why that would be really important. And then look at the close washers. Another 21%. There's a lot of water use. This is what blows me away. Average American household, 14% of your water use is just leaking away. And that's leaking toilet valves and other drips and things of that nature. It's a lot of money that's getting flushed, literally. And unresponsible sites, can you reduce the impacts of construction, limit the amount of erosion that's going to be occurring, maybe even limit the amount of area that's impacted, reduce impervious paving using other pavement systems so it can naturally infiltrate water back into the ground. We talked about solar access and views. Maintaining biodiversity. I've had a number of projects where a client was just assuming they were going to clear cut the site, put the house in, and then landscape it. Well, let's look at what you have out there. Maybe there are some really nice trees that we can save and work a plan around that, and then you have this nice, beautiful, mature landscape when you're done. And this might not necessarily be something, depending on where your property is, or if you haven't purchased property yet, think about what are the opportunities for bicycling or walking. Not only just for reducing your trips in the car, but just for your general health and well-being. And then, select those native species, drought-tolerant, disease-resistant type plant materials. Natives thrive here because they're native. They're adapted to this climate, which may or may not be changing. And then, providing plant species that are appropriate for providing shade at the right time. South-facing deciduous trees drop their leaves, allow heat gain in the wintertime, for shading in the summer. And then, what are you doing in terms of pesticides and fertilizers? Are there natural systems that you can be using in lieu of pesticides, like releasing ladybugs or providing a habitat that's conducive to that? So again, healthy interiors, energy efficiency, responsible materials, water, and then site-related items are things that you should be looking at. The county just adopted the National Green Building Standard. And so what I would, if you're really interested in having a contractor or designer apply environmental standards to your project, really look closely at this. It's in terms of all the different green building rating systems out there, this is about the most user-friendly. It's very comprehensive, and they even have an online free checklist, so you can kind of work through and target the credits that you want to be going after. Again, the county just adopted this as a standard, so the building officials will have familiarity with it as well. Thanks.
Thank you, Timothy.